dogwood, so they would definitely be more work because I'd have to sand them. But if we're gonna paint them anyway, I don't see why we wouldn't go with the cheaper option and just sand. But we can take this whole pack down and then kind of rip it open. Oh my gosh! Hoi! The goal was to do this wall and start our master bedroom makeover this afternoon, and neither of the boys is napping, so we'll see how far we get. But I'm gonna first do kind of like a pan to show what is here before I start the painting. When you first walk in, obviously the bed is pulled out from the wall because I'm about to do some painting, but right now it's just agreeable gray, which is an awesome color, but it's just kind of lacking dimension, lacking character. I still really love our bedding because of the way that it's weighted. It feels really nice. I love that it's just straight up white, but it has some texture on it. But I do think I'm gonna eventually add some sort of like, I don't know what the word is, but like moody pillows. But we love that this is a vaulted ceiling, and we just want to accent that. So this is the color we chose. It's a very warm, dark gray, but it's also green. I don't know. I have spray paint on my finger, always. Ezra. Anyway, okay. Oh, that's what it is. It's called black bamboo. And that's kind of how I would describe it, black bamboo. Anyway, this is our room, and it's pretty boring at this point. We had those signs made from a friend from church, and I love them. But these vertical blinds will be going at some point, and then we're gonna do just like normal curtains, I think, or some other solution, because I do not like vertical blinds. Zach is not, like, he doesn't really care. He kind of likes them, but they're so dated. But anyway, so that's the current state. I'm excited to see this transform. Eventually we're gonna get some different sconces too that we're gonna plug, like the plug-in kind. And obviously at some point we'd like to match the nightstands because they currently don't match. He has a black one that my parents gave us, and then I've got a new white one from IKEA, but it was put together wrong. So we've got a lot of things to fix here. Did you nap?
Yes.
Did you nap?
No.
Why didn't you fall asleep?
After this.
Why didn't you fall asleep?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Yeah.
Why didn't you fall asleep?
I'm gonna ask.
No. No. Hey.
I'm gonna hold it.
No, you cannot hold it. What do you want to say to the camera?
Sorry, Mommy.
Sorry for what?
I'm sorry.
Sorry for what?
I'm sorry.
You're sorry for not napping? Oh, okay. Well, should we look at the wall? Okay, it's all painted except for the very top, which I'm just going to have to get on the ladder to do. Hi, Ezra. Did you nap? No? You didn't nap either? I love that I can kind of see the green from here. So like when you first, like if the door's open, you'll be able to see it, which is really, I love that. It adds a lot more character because everything seemed like it was the same color. Like everything was just gray. So Zeke says, oh yes. Hi, Ezra.
This one, Evie.
Oh, hi, Evie. Hi. Is that fun? And what are you doing? Zeke, what are you doing? You're playing cars?
Yes.
Can you show me? Whoa! They go down the track and then they go down the stairs. Daddy doesn't like that very much because he trips on them. It's okay.
And this one.
Okay. Whoa! Now that they're being good, I got the rest of the room painted with the ladder. I just need to get up there with the trim. I am one of those that always says, I'm gonna trim out the room perfectly and then I can just roll like a boss and be done. But then I get impatient and then I just roll and then I save the trim for last. So that's how I am. It's not always the best. I'm currently looking on Amazon for sconce lights. I'm really loving that look where it's like a light that hangs down and it's like an orb, more mid-century modern. But we don't have any wiring in this room for that, so I'm gonna do a plug-in sconce that kind of gives the same feel. We'll see what I can find. I'm not really finding anything on Wayfair and on Overstock, which I usually do. The stuff that I'm finding is really expensive, and I like a lot of stuff, but it's just like so expensive, I'm not gonna do it. So Amazon has a lot more options when it comes to like affordable mid-century modern sconces that are plug-in. They've got tons of stuff on there. Ultimately, we're gonna have to just choose what's functional and what is affordable for this room. Here is my setup to paint the boards. I'm painting them right here because obviously I want them on a hard floor so then if I drip any, then I can wipe it up, but so then I can also be watching the kids while I'm painting. Come get it! No. You got it! Good job! Good job! Are you crawling? Kind of? I think it's gonna look so good, like going all the way to the ceiling. Huh?
Does that look level to you?
Yeah. I don't know if I've ever seen a board and batten wall in a vaulted ceiling room, so I think it's gonna look so good. That is so loud in here.
Is it?
Yeah, it hurts.
I'm just gonna get this placed for now.
Yeah, that's fine.
We can come by and do like the final touches, but I want to make sure it's loose enough that if we get the measuring wrong, we can pop it out real quick and realign it.
That's a good
That's
idea.
a good thing about a brad nailer too, is they're so thin that like it's not gonna leave huge marks if you mess up.
Fun facts with Zach.
Lots.
So we had our first hiccup. Basically, we were trying to do 2 boards on either side of that beam. And that was, I don't know, what would you call that? Like locking us in?
Locking us in for the spacing here.
Yeah,
Which didn't match up to the ends.
Yeah, it did. It was gonna like not line up right with those end trim pieces. So, we have a different plan. Good thing he only nailed in 1 nail per board. But he's gonna just do one that's like completely centered, which somebody probably could have told us that we were being dinguses. You need to go right more. And then we're gonna do that board, and then we're gonna do the sideboards, and then we're gonna kind of not eyeball, we'll measure, but like find the right distance after that is done. But oops, it always happens. You always have to redo something.
Kind of cool that it has the nail in it already.
So our sconce lights came in from Amazon. A little hack. I actually got one of them in a couple days ago, and then a second one came in today because I bought the second one refurbished. They said that there was a slight blemish on the top of it, but I literally don't see a thing. It's in perfect shape. So I was able to save, I think it was $12 on this one, just because it was refurbished. And yeah, so we're installing those today. The wall is all done, except for the fact, well, like, I just mean the boards are all on, but I still need to caulk all the sides, and then I'll have to like do a last coat of paint to cover all of that up. But we really struggled getting them stuck on the top because our wall, we realized that the stud is like right through here. You can probably maybe see it raised a little bit, and the actual wall sinks in a little bit behind that stud. And so we really struggled to get those boards adhered at the top and for them to look straight. So the only one that to me still looks off is that one. I mean, it's kind of obvious to me. But I think once all is said and done, it's not going to be too bad. And you're not always looking for that when you first walk in. We always feel like with projects, you can be really nitpicky when you're doing it because you're really focused on it, but then once a couple weeks go by, you kind of forget what was even wrong. So that's just something that we've noticed with all of our house projects that we've done. So I'm excited to have these sconces installed. I like these lamps. We've had them ever since we got married. I got them at Target, and I think they still sell a version of this. But they're so lightweight that I feel like if my arm ever flails in my sleep, or if I'm, I don't know, moving around, it falls over a lot. But we'll just repurpose these in our guest room downstairs once our house guest moves out. So I'm kind of excited to redo that room as well. Aww. Those are so fun. It adds even more character having a non-traditional lamp, so that's fun. I'm excited to get a headboard at some point too. Did you plug it in?
No, I have to get under here to do that.
We'll have to make sure that cord is straight behind it as well. Like we'll maybe get like one of those brackets to hold it in place. I like this too because it's an easy switch. It's right in front, so that's how you turn it on and off. Getting B-roll of what you should have started with. Instructions. Also, look at that mighty fine haircut. Wow. Gross. Your lips just made a gross noise.
They made a kissy noise.
I know, but it wasn't like a full kiss. It was like a...
Like a subtle...
Okay, so I'm working on this wall. It just takes me so long to get through projects with kids, but it looks like I just completely destroyed it because it was looking pretty decent. And then I had to caulk. So I am letting that dry now. I've got it all caulked, and except for I do have a couple more spots in that corner to do that I can reach without a ladder. But I don't remember if I had said this, but we decided not to finish it all the way down at this point because it's a lot of cuts and a lot of work for something that like we're gonna get a headboard, so you'll never see that. And then we have nightstands, and we have talked about replacing our nightstands with matching ones. And so whenever we do that, if something is revealed, we will just like make a few cuts, because we do have a few extra boards. So that's kind of the current state. So once all is said and done, you won't see that once everything is painted and back in its place. So yeah, I am really excited to finally finish this project. Obviously, there's now Christmas up, so it's been a while. Don't mind the clean clothes, but I got this bench at Marshall's about a year ago and I absolutely love it. It just goes in so well with our style. But yeah, hopefully this winter we will paint the doors. Can't quite decide if I want to go with like an actual like color, like black or something, or if I'll just go standard white with them. And then we're gonna get new handles that are black. And if we did black doors, we would do gold. So anyway, I am so beyond excited to finally show the finished wall. I finished all the caulking, and then after that dried, I painted it at 2 a.m. last night. Zach's dad got in and we were up super late talking, and I was like, crap, I need to finish painting this before my paintbrush and everything dries out, because I had already been like started the painting. So anyway, without further ado, about how long it takes us to film, not just to film, the cool part about how long it takes us to finish these projects and videos is that while we didn't think that we would have a headboard in time to post this video, we actually do, because it's January and I'm just now finishing the ending clip of this video. So I know we already showed like the fun footage of the room, but then we ordered a headboard. I ordered it off of, I want to say it was Wayfair, and I just wanted something really simple. Zach was really wanting something soft, so when we sit up and lean our heads against something, that it was not like wood or metal. He really wanted something like I think he really wanted canvas, but he settled for, I got velvet because it's beautiful. So I really like it. I feel like it matches our style really well in here. Ties in with the lamps. Yeah, I think it's great. So wow, this lighting is really bad right now because it's coming in really harsh from the window. In the evenings, I feel like this room looks super beautiful. Also, our bedspread is not currently on because every time I put it on, I regret putting it on because then Milo gets it dirty. And I'm like, white bedding is kind of pointless when you have a dog. I don't care how beautiful it is, it gets dirty. So yep, that is the headboard and the finished wall. We are loving it. So far so good. I can actually speak to how well everything is held up because it's been months. I'm pretty sure I showed this. If I didn't, then I'm showing it now. But this is the rack from IKEA. It's like a Lego display rack for kids, but I'm using it for essential oils. So that's fun. Well, I am so thankful that you chose to join us for this master bedroom wall makeover, and you know, a few other perks. children. Thanks for joining us. Like and subscribe. Comment down below what your favorite part is, or if you have any questions. Again, we're still getting used to this whole being functional and without leaving out personality, and so sometimes I can get a little chatty, which annoys the crap out of me. So we are working on getting better and more streamlined with our filming, and it's a learning process. So thanks for being here.